Welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG, everyone. Glad to have you. We're going to do something a little bit different today. It's been a pretty busy season of life, and just now getting a chance to come back for a recording. We're going to be doing a premiere draft, the remix draft, which is quite interesting to me with a focus on artifacts. And so I did view the card pool a little bit earlier, but that's pretty much it. Looked at the rares that were available and some of the archetypes. I guess real quick we can go over that. Blue-white is kind of your classic attack with people in the air, or creatures in the air, or giant artifact creatures. Of course, Dimir is control. Red-black is artifact sacrifice. Red-green is like a mid-range with counters, and then green-white is your counters deck. Black-white is another sacrifice deck, and pirates come back with blue-red, and then food mid-range for the black-green, and then the Boros is, of course, aggro, as it should be, and then blue-green is clue control. So I've never done this. We'll see how we go. It may be a quick 0-3 exit, but we'll see if we can get some good cards and have a couple of good matches. But I'll see everybody again once we get to a table. Okay, here we go. Let's see what our first one. Fumigate. Destroy all creatures. Pack one, pick one. Probably. Good to have a board wipe for a reset. You gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Let's see what else we have. We have Tamiyo's Immobilizer. Enters with 4 oil counters, so we have oil counter synergy, as well as some proliferate will be in the set. Remove an oil counter to tap an artifact or creature. Let's see, beginning end step, if you descended this turn, create a treasure. Let's see, whenever a land you control enters, create a food token or treasure. That's pretty incredible, actually. Do I want that one over destroy all? Cohort is great for unearth. I really like that one. Let's see, Akeo Mender, return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Wave Sifter, investigate twice, and then has Evoke. You may cast it for its Evoke and sacrifice it when it enters the battlefield. You know what? I think this keeps us more open. It's kind of weird maybe not to take that, but this is, man, really great synergy. What do we have here? Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, this is a really good one. One of the reprints back in the day. I like that one a lot. This is the Improvise, Trample, Haste. Improvise means that artifacts can help you cast it, kind of like Convoke. So this could come out pretty quickly. That could be a good one. This keeps us open. Moonscallion enters with a 1/1 counter on it, and then you can remove a counter at just 1 damage any target. That's for the 1/1 counter deck. Glorifier of Suffering. You may sack another creature, or when you do, put a 1/1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. When it enters, dies, investigates. What's the best card? Maybe the Enraged Giant for maybe green-red. Synergies. Lots of 1/1 counter. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, Briarbridge Tracker. When it enters Investigate, as long as you control a token, it's a 4/3 Vigilance for 3. Not bad. That's probably worth keeping with our current colors. We also have the Fierce Witchstalker, 4/4 Trample. When it enters, create a food. Artbound Slasher, modular 4. It enters with 4 1/1 counters on it. When it dies, you may put its 1/1 counters on target artifact creature. And then Riot, a creature with Riot enters the battlefield with your choice of a 1/1 counter or haste. That's actually quite good, but I think I'm going to stick with the little bit lower mana curve for Briarbridge Tracker. Let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, lots of interesting cards here. Modular 1, 1/1 lifelink, basically. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the rare. Let's see what we have. Fatal Push. Okay, decent removal. Improvise, draw 3. That could be really good. Let's see. Green Epic Confrontation. It fights. It's probably where we're going to go for removal with our current colors. Also cuts off green. These Arcbounds. Yeah, it's pretty nice. 2/2 Menace. Put a 1/1 counter on it. It's pretty nice, actually. I think I'm going to go with the removal. And we'll go from there. Oh, wow. Sunder Shaman. Can't be blocked by more than one when it deals combat damage or destroy target artifact. Okay, this is exactly what we want with what we're going for. Okay, obviously it's basically you are Gruul, but that's what we have. So that's a really nice creature for us on the wheel. What else do we have? Moon Silver Key. You can sacrifice it, search it for artifact card with the mana, ability, or a basic land. It's okay. What else do we have? Pirate Hat's good, obviously, for the pirate deck. We have an Argothian Sprite, which can be good for late game, early game, and late game. Yeah, we're obviously going to take this here. What else do we have here? Hamlet Glutton. Cost 2 less. That's really good for what we want to do. Brute Suit, 4/3 Vigilance, Crew 1. It's really nice. So this is a really good one. Oh, that's so tough. Top end, I think we're going to go for the 2-drop. This really cycles well. It has Unearth, so you can discard a card and draw a card. It's a great 2-drop, and more trackers coming around. And more good removal. Spell Bombs are in this. Chromatic Star. Add 1 to many. Yeah, so we're going to take the mutt there. Let's see, what do we have in green? Briar Bridge, 4 mana, 3/3. Deals damage to one or more creatures you investigate. At the beginning of each end step, if you sacrifice 3 more clues, you may put a creature card from your hand on the battlefield. That's probably not going to happen, so it's a 4 mana 3/3 that could get some upside. Not terrible. What else do we have? This is the cohort white. I mean, is it better than Blade Master? This is lower curve, but we need 2 artifacts. I think it is better. So we're going to go and go with the Briar Bridge. Okay, Obsessive Skinner. Enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Delirium, if there are 4 more card types, put a 1 counter. That's a really great 2-drop. What do we have here? Salivating Gremlins. It's okay. Mishra's Desk. It's a great card advantage. And Flame Discharge. That's a great removal. I think we're going to go with the removal. Demand Answers. Sacrifice an artifact or discard and you draw 2. It's a classic red spell. I think, yeah, we'll take it. Let's see. When it dies, investigate. Not terrible. Do we want that over Monoscallion? We're not modified yet. I think we're going to stick with the Courier. Okay, we got some good stuff wheeling our way here. Food token. I really think we probably want... I think we're going to go with this, the Menace, or sorry, the Riot Modular 4. And do this for splash purposes. Okay, not too bad for pack 1. Oh, and the Argothian Sprite wheeled. Perfect. All right, that's good signs for us. Okay. Mech Titan Core, 2 mana, 2/4, Crew 2, 5 mana, exile it, and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles create a... I don't think that's for us. Obliterating Bolt is great. 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If it would die, you would exile it instead. Sweet Tooth is also good. I think we'll just take the removal. What else do we have in here for us? Not a ton. Another Opportunist, a Blade Master. I mean, Sweet Tooth and a Bolt. I will probably always take the removal. We have 1 piece of removal, 2 pieces of removal. We got some, you know, okay top end. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do... We'd like to have some equipment in this deck. Well, I speak of that, but this is... Draw a card. It's a good piece of equipment. Let's see, what do we have? Demolition, Destroy. Now, this is going to be really good in this set. That's tough. Song Shaper. Voltage Surge. Honestly, I think Demolition might be better for us. I think it is. Just in this set with such a synergy on artifacts, this is almost like straight removal as a destroy. We'll go ahead and take it for 1 mana. Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Create a food you control, have mana ramp, and then you can pay 7, sacrifice this, and creatures you control get XX, where X is the number of foods. It's okay. I mean, it's really good in the right deck. We don't have a ton of food yet. This is an incredible trick. I think we're going to pick this one up. Yeah, Hexproof, Indestructible Reach, Trample, 1/1 counter. It's incredible. Non-token modified creature you control dies. Create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature. That's also pretty decent. Flying, mana fixing. Don't need that just yet. Maybe we'll wheel one of the other ones, but we'll see here. Renegade, 2+0 for each other modified creature you control. So 2/2 for 1. Skinner, I think, is what we want to go to this time. Good, solid 2-drop for what we want to do. So we have creatures, we have instants, we have sorceries. Do we have 4 more types? Yeah, we're going to go artifacts as well. Oh, Botanical Brawler is such a great card. Is that worth a splash? Yeah, I don't have as much counter synergy as of yet. That's not bad. The upside of this is super huge. Is that better than having Terrarian? I think the upside of this is better than some of this. Yeah, that's just me doing upside on that one. Okay, Halberd is really good. It's great for aggro. Skull Bomb is, yeah, this is really good actually for our fixing. I think we're going to go fixing actually. Malphus Revolutionary, 3/3 trample. When it enters or dies, for each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent. All right, well, that could be great for us. Demand answers. We don't need a second one of that. Renegade map. Search it over for basic land, reveal it. That's okay. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead with the 3/3 trample. Another Skinner. We probably want one more of these is fine. We need to get some more artifacts, I think, as well. Yeah, we'll do that. One more of these. I'm not so much interested in that. We need a little bit better top end as well. Looking for that. Power Stone token versus a 4/4 potential. Let's go and go with Power Stone token here. Okay, we're getting some. Yeah, let's get a little bit more top end here, I think. Get another 4-drop. The Witch Stalker. What do we have here? Sure, that's a good 2-drop. Yeah, so we're getting some really good early game plays here. Let's go. Yeah, sure. Tomb Raider. Not sure if I'll play that one. And hey, the Voltage Surge also came back. Oh, excellent. Right on color. 2/2 flying haste. Yeah. For Mirrodin comes in, so it comes with a 4/4 flying haste for 5. Can't beat that. Another dowsing device, we probably wouldn't mind that one. Contagion Vorak. Sure, that's probably pretty fine too. Hopefully that wields. Ravenous Squirrel. Not for us. Yeah, excellent. Exactly what we want on color rare. Perfect for top end. Let's see, 2/1 Fabricate 2. So it comes a 4/3 for 4. 3 mana. Other artifact creature. Really nice. Not exactly where we are. Ariat's Tempting Apple. It's an interesting card. I'll click that for now. Volshock Splitter. Spider Food. Oh yeah, actually that's probably what we want. As crazy as it's just like another straight removal in our deck, and it creates a food. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's go ahead and do that for removal. Obliterating Bolt, another great one. Scavenger, that's another great 3-drop. Walking Skyscraper. Hexproof as long as it's untapped. That's a great top-end card for sure. Another Mutt versus probably the Bolt. Oh, this is tough. Another Splitter. We're going to get something out of this pack almost assuredly as it comes around. But I think having another Bolt is probably... Okay, we're good on removal. Okay, what is this? Ovia Pashiri. Create a 1/1 servo. Create an XX. Number of creatures you control. Yeah, that's quite nice. I think we'll hit that for now. 2/2 whenever one of our tokens control. We put that many 1/1 counters on Woodland Champion. Not a ton of synergy with our deck, but still good. I think we'll definitely take the rare here. Tough Cookie. Yeah, that's also very, very good. Another Witch Stalker, Sibling Rivalry. I don't have sack outlets, but that's a good one. Cold Steel Heart. Really good mana fixing. This is also good, but I think... do we need just the mana fixing for this one? We have so many good 2-drops. Nope. I clicked it too late. I probably should have taken that one. And then Knights of the Sweet's Revenge. Do we want that? Over the Tracker. It's a menace one. I think I'm going to go Tracker. And then let's see. Gaia's Gift. Another Trick. Another Tracker. It's white. I think we'll go with the Tracker. There's another Knights of Sweet's Revenge. Okay, I'll take that one now. Or do we want Iron Apprentice? 3/3 for 3. Yeah, I think 4-ec is really good. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cut, but we'll work it all out. This is great top end. Crew 3. I have a lot of 3s, I think. We also have... I'm going to go with the Artifact. Well, now I wish I'd taken... I'm going to take the fixing now. Ooh. Would I run 2 Spider Foods? I'm going to take the Scavenger for... Okay, well, we got plenty of playables. Looks like we found a decent lane that was flowing our way. So, red, green. Okay, Vault Progress. Sweet. All right, let's take a look here. Let's get the land out of the way. Remember, we have a little bit of fixing. Come on. We have two pieces of fixing here. Okay. So let's see, what are we questioning? Questioning the Brawler. Questioning Sweet Tooth's Revenge. We have to see how many foods we have for this to truly be... It is mana ramp, but it is a 4 mana enchantment. And it is all creatures when you sacrifice it. So, I mean, it's a super powerful card. You just have to have enough food to do that. So, how many artifacts do we have? Let's see. Artifacts, we have 8. 2 cats, 3 dogs, 2 equipments, a food, and a golem. Okay, so we have 36. We need to cut 13 cards. Maybe 12. So let's take out the food synergies specifically. Do we have Delirium? That's the first question. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if there are 4 more card types summon cards in your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. Okay, so this would be like artifacts, instants. So what do we have here? We have 4 instants, 5 sorceries, artifacts, and creatures. So a good mix. Could definitely keep those. Keeping Gaia's Gift, keeping Epic, Argothian Sprite, 2-drop, Demand Answers. I think we keep all of our 2-drops. I think we keep Ovia. It's a great late game card. Voltage Surge on the fence. Flame Discharge. Definitely good removal. Tomb Raider on the fence. This is definitely going to be key. That's like a straight up removal. So Scrapwork Mutt is great for cycling through the deck. So modified, as you remember, I believe has a counter, or it has equipment on it, or an enchantment on it. So something to keep in mind. I'll keep a look at that one. But I think we keep all the other ones here. The tracker has menace. It's a 2/2 menace, and when it dies, you can put it on target artifact creature. So not a ton of synergy, except we do have Ovia. What else do we have that's an artifact creature? Not a lot. Not a lot. We have our Arcbound Slashers, so the Arcbounds go together. That's about it. So I'm going to put these on the fence too. So let me put these up here. I still might do Botanical Brawler, but I'm not convinced yet. If I do Brawler, I probably would want the Arcbounds to come in. So do I take away the artifact creatures? So what do we have now? 27, 17 creatures, 3, 5. So we need to cut a couple more creatures out of what we have here. So remember, though, the Mirrodin is kind of a creature as well, because they create the tokens. So this is quite a few creatures here. This is really good. Cannot be blocked by artifact creatures. That could come in really good late game. I really think we keep all of our 2-drops here, all of our 1-drops. So Power Stone, not the greatest. This is kind of a 3-mana 3/2. Not gonna lie. Byway Courier, it investigates when it dies. That's fine. That's good. This becomes a 3-mana 3/2, but you create a food with it. I might want to cut that one. When a land you control create a food or a treasure. That's an incredible. And when it enters or dies, for each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent another counter. See, the Skinners with this become incredible at some point, but maybe we put that over here. Okay, so let's take these 3 out for the moment. And then what are we left with? Our average cost is 2.7, which is nice. We have 1, 2 removal. I'm going to count this as removal, 3 removal, 4 removal, 5 removal, trick protection card, 6 removal. I'm going to count that as a removal. Improvise. So is this good in our deck? How many artifacts do we have? Let's see. Volshock, Dragon Wing. Would I want to take out the Enraged Giant for something else? I mean, we could just take... This is obviously already better, I think. It doesn't have... It could have haste. And I think the upside of an Arcbound is better, so that lowers our curve a little bit. Well, can I get away with 16 lands is the question. Or do I want to take Arcbound trackers? That's a good question. Would I want to switch out, like, the Byway Courier and put in place Arcbound trackers? I think what we have here is definitely fine. We've got good removal. Maybe I stick with it, because if I go the other way, what am I giving up? This is a version of the deck. I take away basically the Courier, the Splitter, and put in 2 arc bounds. What else would I take away? I think that's actually probably better. Do I put in a second arcbound slasher because it has riot for the trackers and Ovia? Probably not. And then do I splash the botanical brawler? It's a tough splash in the sense of it's, but if it starts going off, it becomes pretty ridiculous. I don't think so. I don't think I splash for that. I think I go with the bridge, and average is 2.6. Don't have as much mana ramp. We've got the Provisioner, which can ramp a little bit. We got the Mutt for cycling through a little bit. Okay, I think I'm fine with this. We can go through, play a couple games. If we're not doing so hot, we may come back and switch it up just slightly, but I think this is probably right. Okay, so let's go lands. They are recommending, or maybe we just go 1741. Not overthink it too much. We got a little bit more green than red. Both have a need both early. Sure, we'll go 1741. That's fine. Okay, let's go to the first match. Okay, first opponent, Metro Leopard. In the Silver League, I go first, which is great. Got a removal, got a 2-drop, another removal, and another 2-drop. Yeah, looks good to me. Let's give a good hello to our opponent. I think we will do, that's an amazing card. Oops. Yeah, we will do this next. That is an interesting, do I want to, this makes it a 3-4. You know, I think I will. Actually, I'm gonna make it exile. I don't want them to have a food. And I still have a removal in my hand. So let's see what they end up doing. All right, we've got Demir. As long as you control an artifact. Yeah, it's artifact land, which is nice. Let's see. This is a 3-4. I know I'm getting pretty aggressive here, but I don't have a lot of ways to deal with flyers. Oops, should have done that earlier. Actually, I'm going to distribute this out. 2 2/2s. Wow, another one. Okay. Another flyer. Okay. Well, Guy's Gift is pretty incredible. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures, so that can't block it. Alright, let's go here. And let's do this. Be very interesting. They should have some removal in there. Oh wow, that is desperation upon desperation. 4 mana available. Okay, they got their white source. What through the treasure in that? What do we have? Okay, well they came out pretty strong there. Yeah, that's a really, really, really good. So if I attack with everything, they block the Sprite to trade, and they trade with the Vorak or the Skinner, and I hit them for 7. I think that's fine. They're going to get a food token, obviously. They're going to trade with the Sprite. Yep. Totally fine with this. Down to 4. They're kind of at 7, sort of, but they have to take 2 mana to do that, which is pretty significant at this point. Say they can make that a 1/1. There's a Scream Puff, huh? All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we just got pretty aggressive there. It looked like it was the right call at the time. We'll take it. First win of this remix draft. Pretty happy with that. Let's go to the next opponent. Limited Grinder. That's kind of what we want to be doing. Let's see. 4 mana, 2-drop, 3-drop. Yeah, yeah, totally fine. Let's give a good hello to our opponent. This Dragon Wing Glider, obviously an incredible pickup. Let's see what Limited Grinder will do. Getting excited about the Duskborn set that's coming up. I find it amusing, though I'm sure it was completely intentional, that Wizards of the Coast did the Bloomburrow set, which is, you know, super cutesy, artsy, and now they're going straight on horror right after it. Yeah, Thraben Inspector, really great 1-drop. Really good for Gaia's Gift, so we're going to do this. So whenever a non-token modified creature I control dies, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. Opportunity for some value. Oh, that's a good one. Genius Smith. Top 4 may reveal an artifact card. Get bricked. And whenever one or more artifacts you control enter, put a 1 counter on this. It only triggers once each turn. I'm going to not block here. Okay, let's see. Would I trade for that? I think I would. They want to trade. Okay, they're not going to trade. What's great is that I hope they tap out in a way, right? They have 4. Oh, that's a clue, not a treasure. Okay, Glorify of Suffering. Another creature artifact. Put 2 woman counters at 2 target creatures. Yeah. Okay, they want to go aggro. That's fine. I think we have the advantage on that front. Let's create a treasure. This is better use of mana. This is target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. These are no artifacts, so that's not going to be doing much at the moment. Do I want to attack with the Provisioner? That's the question. I think the answer is not yet. But I will attack here. I really think this is correct because it gums up the ground so much. Let's see what they can do with it. They can have an exile effect in white-red. Okay. It's really good for them. Let's equip 1. Yeah, it's great. Sure. Okay, they have a Are they stuck on lands? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. This is tough because we can do just one green spell this turn. So I could go for a land and then potentially do Gaia's Gift. That's super risky, isn't it? But it's probably right. There we go. Let's create a 2, 3, 4, 5 treasure. Okay. Well, that did it. Sunder Shaman just going to destroy their artifact. Okay, we'll take it. 2 wins. Next opponent, Florida Stanley. That's such an interesting hand. I think we keep on the play because we have the mutt. Yeah. Because we have the mutt. 2-drop from our opponent. Let's find out. Okay. They discarded Welding Sparks. Yeah, that's a really good one. Wow. Yeah, I think we are going to loot here. Lots of removal, lots of protection. I want to keep the Gaia's Gift if possible for the Sunder Shaman again. Of course, we need another green source for that. Let's see what our opponent ends up doing here. Okay, wow. So black. Interesting. 2 demand answers. And they discarded a swamp. I'm not quite sure what that means. Yeah. Let's go to combat. Gothian Sprite. I'm not quite sure what's going on over there. They've looked at a lot more cards than I have. They're going to be 4 cards deeper by the time they get to their draw step. So looks like plenty of removal. There's the Voltage Surge. Sure, kind of glad they use that now instead of later. Waiting for a swamp, I'm assuming, from my opponent since they discarded one. There we go. So we're going to do tokens or make it a 4/2 menace, which is quite good. Going to do that. Yeah, I wish I had one more land here. That would be amazing. Here's what I'm going to do, actually. I wouldn't trade here. Yeah, it's take 2 damage. I'm trying to get lower to get a land here because we really need, I mean, obviously green off the top would be incredible, but that turned our, okay, it's not the worst in the world. Another, okay. So we have a bunch of sorceries here for target artifact. Let's see what they end up doing for attacks. trade 2 of my 1/1s, I think. Well, that is a land. This is sorcery speed, so if I'm going to do it, I kind of need to do it now. No attacks. Ooh, Inventor's Fair. So it's a tutor. Ooh. All right. Have opponent targeting. I will decline it. We'll see what they do. 4. Okay. That's a good one. Combustible Gearhulk. Incredible. Now it makes me wish I didn't do my spider food or Gleeful Demolition. No, we're going to no block this for the moment. Okay, how do we do this? It's first strike as well. 6/6 first strike, huh? I think we have to put out the Sunder Shaman and chump with the 1/1, and then if the Sunder Shaman gets through, then I can destroy the Gearhulk. Oh, that's a good one too. Are you kidding me? That's going to do it. The -5, -5. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do with this. I'll let it go one more round, but that's that was like the most ridiculous last card I could have had considering our board state. Yeah, this is going to be a loss for sure. Okay, good beats. If I had a way to kill that, maybe I got a little bit too aggressive. I'm at 6 life. Yeah. Kind of a ridiculous last card, -5, -5 with my 5/5 sundering. Anyway, yeah, sometimes that's the way it goes. The opponent had 2 really good cards back to back. I got a little too aggressive with my removal, but I was looking for lands. So yeah, we'll go to the next one. Next opponent, Dumacell. All right, 2 mana, removal, 1 drop. 2 drop 3. Yeah, I don't think I can, especially on the play, or sorry, on the draw. The question always becomes, do you put out the 1 drop immediately? I don't think we do here because I can't really do much with it anyway. I think we hold off. Well, there is a 3/1. It seems so weird, doesn't it? I really want to get that off the board, but I don't want to loot just yet because I like what's in my hand. So which one do I want to keep? That's the question. I think we'll do this again. Keep them away from the food. Let's see what we got here. I got a little tickle in my throat, so I'm going to have to cough here in just a second. Let's go ahead. All right, they're not going to trade. What's interesting is that they can sacrifice lands, which is kind of crazy, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. There's a land. This is not an artifact. So let's just go ahead and do a Vorak. Hopefully find another land. Let's see. So it doesn't quite matter. Let's do no attacks for the moment. Oh, I just realized that that doesn't have the sack outlet itself. So this is instant speed. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play this here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack now. Oh wow. I'm gonna go and discard the land cycle. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep up my actually that's not, because I can start doing 5/5s next turn. Make them kill the Ovia, or 4/4s if they kill something. Alright, let's do it. Looks like my opponent is kind of flooding out. Cannot be blocked by artifact creatures. 5/5. Okay. Not a huge deal. This is just an insect. Make it a 5/5 as well. Attacks. Now I've got the ability to do a 6/6 next turn. They can attack, but I'm not going to, change anything here. Let's see. What do we want to do here? How about gonna pass priority here. Let's see what they end up doing. Gosh, I wish I could punish them for this, but I can't. And I guess in that case then I will play out another one. They're going to have to now start dealing with the Ovia because I'm going to start pumping out stuff here. Yeah, that's a good one, especially for early game play. This can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Ward 2? Yeah. Gosh, I keep getting plays where I want to continue to bash with the slasher, but that's probably not right. It seems weird, but I'm going to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably should have put out the Skinner, I guess. Well, no, end of turn, I've got to do the deal, so, alright. Okay, if I know that was going to be the case, I would have done it a lot faster. Okay, another win. We will take it and go off to the next one. Next opponent Sebabble. Sebabble. Okay, let's see what we have. Another single color opener. Yeah, I think with demand answers, we can keep this. Give a hello to our opponent. We just need to find a green source. Green off the top would make this pretty incredible. Well, that's definitely not what we want to see, so we will do demand answers probably this turn right here. It's instant, right? Yeah, instant speed. Plan to play the 2/2 menace that could actually get higher. Okay, so we got, oh wow, 2/2 haste. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure. Whenever you sack a treasure, this gets another power until end of turn. It's a really, really good one. Oof. That's pretty brutal. I think it's a sorcery speed, yeah. I think we have to do this now. Just to keep our life total up. This is pretty brutal on, yeah, we've gone 11 cards deep, haven't seen a green. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, goodness, this is pretty rough here. All right, 2/2. That is such card advantage. I don't think we have a good shot at winning this one. Yeah, whoa. Opponent's coming out strong. Yeah, it's pretty stinking ridiculous. Wow. And we just get mana. Mana is not doing well here. I'm going to go ahead and do this before they can draw a card. If they have a hexproof, then that's fine. Still going to do 2. So 4 when it gets cast. Okay. Whew. Yeah, this is, I mean, classic Boros here aggro. Just incredible advantage here. And I am stuck without having a green source. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably, well, I'll go ahead and do it because I can block, but this is them drawing 2 cards a turn, making power stones. They're basically going to be able to cast anything as fast as possible, and I'm stuck on all greens. Yeah, this is just one of those. Yeah, it's good on them to split. Oh, goodness. Lifelinker. I mean, yeah, I guess we take out the 2/2. Well, unbelievable. That's the way that Magic goes sometimes. So we were 15 cards in, didn't see a single green source, and we have 9 of them. Yeah, I mean, odds of that are pretty low. Especially if it just, yeah, I mean, nothing you can do about that. Yep, that's Magic. All right, let's go to the next one. Next opponent, Piroroma. All right, there we go. That's a better looking hand. Yeah, and this one I will go ahead and do the 1-drop, I believe. It's a really good one. Yeah, I'm going to start spitting out 1/1s here if they can't deal with Ovia. I won't block if they attack. This is a free attack for them. They should attack every time they fight. I mean, obviously nothing I can do about that either. Maybe they're just reading. Okay, autonomous assembler. Target assembly worker you control. So it can target itself, notably. Spider food's going to come in handy there. Actually, I could just obliterating bolt that. It's a sorcery speed. I probably should do that right now. Exile it. And say go. No, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna let Ovia do Ovia's thing here, and we will create a creature at the end of our turn. That's why I put the land out instead of the Slagworks Bridge. Okay, it's a vehicle for crew 2. Let's see, exile this and 4 other artifact creatures. And that's going to be tough to get. But yeah, so it's a 2/4 right now with crew 2. Wow. Okay. Craft for 4, tap 2 other artifact. Craft is exile. Because of 5/5. So no blocks. So we have 1, 2, 3. Probably should do the spring-loaded. It's going to be a little bit more tough to get the Mech Titan core online. They're down to 1 card in their hand. They're going to, smash a clue here. And that's a good one. So they're still hanging around the Arcborn Mentor here. This is not flying, right? Nope, not flying. Okay. Alright, we got a 4/4 Trampler, which is great. 1 more, and we get our Dragon Wing Glider online. Got 2 food tokens, which is nice just for like total life in general. Let's see what our opponent does. Obviously looking for a land here. Yep. There's another artifact. Do 2 first strike. They don't attack. It tells me they don't have anything in terms of tricks. Okay, they don't have anything for the moment. And I don't have a good way to attack. I don't have great attacks here either. So yeah, we're just going to go here and do the glider. Good thing about the glider is that it gives everything flying that it's attached to. There's the Colossus. Return it from the graveyard to your hands. Okay. Doesn't have trample though. That's critical in this situation for sure. The reason I'm going to do this is that when it dies, I can put its counters on something else. So I can put it on the servo token. Now, the Mech Titan core is coming up, so we have 1, 2... Yeah. So if they attack with the Metalwork Colossus, I will... Oh, that is a good one, but it is not a flyer. They're going to have to start attacking. They have to. Okay, let's see here. Is there any way to kill them this turn? I can equip on the slasher. They don't have the mana for this. So exile this and 4 other artifact creatures. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. They do have what is needed for that, which is pretty crazy that I could lose this because of that. I need, what do I need? I need, I've got my spider food. I do have outs to that. So I think I searched for outs to that. Ooh. What I'm thinking about is actually attacking with everything. What would they block with? The 10-10 blocks. They've got really, 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 really good blocks. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I need a kill Mech Titan core. Are they doing it? They're doing it. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Flying. So the question is, do I block? I think the answer is tricky. I'd take 6 and go to 12. Gosh, this is so frustrating. They're back up to 18. Oh, so I do not want to lose on this stupid card. They got enough artifacts, creatures for it, which is kind of crazy. Wow. I can make this a 7/7. Gosh, it's so frustrating. That's a sorcery speed too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, so if they block with this, then I could kill it. If they choose to block. Got one more turn at this. I need to draw the whatchamacallit off the top. The destroy artifact. Need to destroy it off the top. So no blocks. 28. Nope. It makes it 11. 6, 6, 11. We still do it if they would do the. They're not going to do it. It's my only hope, though. They need a block with the big one. Yeah, that's it. I lose to these very dumb, and they had it. They had it in their deck. And that's it. And that is going to make us go 3-3 with that. I did have some outs in my deck. Did not draw said outs. And so, yeah, that's super frustrating. I needed to have the spider food. I did use that to, in hindsight, obviously not a good idea. I used it to kill the saw blades. I saw that they had the Mech Titan core, but they needed 4 other. At the time they had 2, so that was probably just my mistake. I should have dealt with the saw blades, and I should have killed the core. So that's my fault at the end of the day. So got them down to, I think it was 8. Realized that I couldn't attack because they would have just blocked my flyer for no good reason. But yeah, so I guess good on my opponent for being able to pull off the Mech Titan. I'm sure that feels great for them. Feels horrible for us. So there we go. Premier Remix, I felt that the deck was really good. One of our matches, we just got mana screwed. Nothing we can do about that. The other one, I can't remember what the first loss was. The third loss, that one, I guess I would say, is on me. So we got 3-3, got 1,000 gems, and we've got just 2 random packs from all of that. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. We'll hope to come back in the very near future with some more content. Until next time.